Hello and welcome to Mitto. The Conversations dashboard lets you manage all your SMS, email, and other communications from services like Viber and WhatsApp all in one place. Today we're going to go over what's available in the Conversations dashboard. To get started, navigate to conversations.mitto.ch. If you have your login credentials already, go ahead and enter your email address in the sign-in field. If you don't have your credentials, click the word "Here" in the sentence "Sign up here" under the icons on the sign-in page. You'll be taken to a form that looks like this, where you can request access. Once you have access, we can proceed with login. After you enter your email and click Next, you'll be prompted to enter your password. Go ahead and enter your password. After you log in, you'll see the Mitto Conversations dashboard. In the upper left corner will be a circle. Click it to open a menu containing details about your profile and preferences. The first item in the menu lists your name as it appears in the Conversations dashboard. The second item is a switch you can toggle to indicate whether you are available or not available. The next item is Preferences. If you click this, you'll open the Preferences panel. This panel is broken into sections containing different configuration options. In the Notifications section, you can choose whether or not to show desktop notifications when something happens in the Conversations dashboard. You can click Test to try out receiving notifications before choosing this option. In the Sounds section, you can choose whether to play a sound whenever messages arrive in your Conversations inbox. The Composing section lets you choose how you type your messages. Toggle the checkbox on to make it so pressing Enter sends a message. Leave it unchecked to make it so pressing the Enter key inserts a new line in the message. The Conversations section lets you automatically assign a conversation to yourself when you respond to someone. In the Hour Format section, you can choose whether to use military time or analog clock time. And finally, in the Time Format section, you can choose between absolute or relative formats. Next in the menu in the upper left corner is the Edit Profile choice. Clicking this opens the Profile panel. You can change your name, email, the color of your profile circle, and your password. Click Save to apply your changes. The last menu choice is Sign Out. If you click this option, you will be signed out of the Conversations dashboard. In the Conversations section of the menu on the left, the first choice is Inbox. This screen shows you all incoming messages that haven't been assigned yet. If everything is assigned, this will appear empty. The Yours section shows all messages assigned to you. If you click a message, you'll get a bunch of information about the sender and message history. The information provided is the same using the same layout for the Inbox, Yours, Open, and Closed screens. After you open a message, the user's profile is displayed in a panel on the right. If you click More, you'll get a menu. Click the first choice, Edit Contact. This screen has 4 fields. You can enter a name for the contact, an email, other reference details like a phone number, and any notes you have about the customer. Click Save to apply your changes. Click Create Note to add a detailed note about the contact. You can choose to add your note to the contact or the conversation. Then add your note in the box. Click Save to apply your changes. Click Add to Favorites to add the contact to favorites. You can click this choice again to remove them from favorites. Click Block Contact to block the contact. You can click this choice again to unblock the contact. Click Delete to bring up the Delete Data screen. Decide whether you want to delete your message history with the contact or everything including the contact. Be careful, your choice is not reversible. If you're sure you want to delete information, click Delete. When you want to respond to a message in the inbox, Yours, Open, or even Closed sections, click on the message. You'll see a field at the bottom of the page where you can type and send a response. If you're using a tool like WhatsApp that requires you to respond with a template, click the template box and choose the template you want to use. The Chat section lets you chat real-time with contacts. The Profile panel on the right is the same as it was for screens in the Conversations section. And the way you send a message works the same way as it does for the Conversations section too. The Contacts section lets you review and manage contacts. You can browse your contacts individually in the People section and add new ones. Click Add to open the Add Contacts screen. You can add a new contact manually or choose to import a CSV file containing a list of contacts. You can select what channel you will use to interact with these contacts. When you are done configuring everything, click Next. You are prompted to upload a CSV with your contacts and choose whether to ignore duplicates in your upload or add them as new contacts. You can also choose whether you will use a comma or a semicolon as the delimiter. When you are ready, click Import to add the contacts from the file to the Conversations dashboard. In the Lists section, You can create lists of contacts. Click Add. The Add List panel opens. You can enter a name for your list, reference details about the list, notes, and what channel you'll use to contact people included in the list. The second screen is the same kind of upload screen as you saw for individual contacts, but this time your CSV file will be added to your list. When you're finished setting up, click Import. The Organization section contains details about agents and teams. Click Agents to see a list of all available people that can answer incoming requests from contacts. Click Add at the top to add a new agent. This opens the Add Agent panel. You can enter a name and email for a new agent, choose a color for when they're online, and select their privileges, normal or administrative. Normal means they can look through messages and respond and browse information. Administrative privileges give them the ability to change settings. The Teams section shows you teams of agents. You can add a new team by clicking Add. The Add Team panel opens. You can add a name, email, phone number, reference details, and a color for the team. Then click Next. Select the communication channels you want the team to be able to answer. Click Next. Now you can select agents. Add as many agents as you want. You can modify all this information later if you have administrator privileges. To make edits, you click Edit in the upper right corner, and then the screens look the same as what we just walked through. You can also click Delete in the upper right corner. This opens the Delete Team pop-up. Make sure you want to delete the team, as deletion is irreversible. Click Delete if you're ready. The Channels section shows you the different channels that the Conversations dashboard can handle. You can add additional channels by clicking Add. Some channels are easy to configure, and some, like Apple Business Chat, require extra steps to configure. Follow the provided instructions to add whatever channel you need. The Labels section lets you create and manage labels. Labels can be used to tag conversations so you know how to prioritize them. To add a new label, click Add. The Add Label panel opens. You can name the label, choose a color for it, and select its priority, normal or high. When you are done, click Save. The Quick Replies section is a set of templates you can use to make responding to people easier. You can add or edit existing templates. Highlight the template you are interested in and click Edit. The Edit Template panel opens. You can change the name of the template message, and the values for the variables that appear in the template. When you're done configuring everything, click Next. Decide who the template will be available to. You only, for specific channels only, or specific teams only. Then click Next. Choose which channels the template can be used with, all or specific ones. Then click Save. If you no longer want a template, you can click Delete from the upper right corner and open the Delete Template pop-up. To delete, click Delete. Be careful because deletion is permanent. We've now walked through all the main features of the Conversations dashboard. Thank you for watching today.